Hello guys, let us see this problem from Leetcode weekly contest 413, and this is the first easy level problem. It is saying that we will be given two strings, coordinate 1 and coordinate 2, and these coordinate will represent a square on 8 by 8 8 cross 8 chessboard, and we have to find if the color of these two squares are same or not. If the color of both the squares is same, then we'll return true, otherwise we'll return false. And they will always give a valid coordinate. And let me tell you intuition how I have solved it. Let us take these black squares. So what will be the coordinate for these first rows black squares? It will be a1 c1 e1 g1. a1 c1 and e1 g1. All right, so I got an intuition that there must be some relation between all these black and white squares among them numerically. So I tried with converting these characters with their values starting from a as 1. Then I have tried that if I consider a as 1, then it will become 1 1. It will become c will be in that way. C will be 3, b will be 2, c will be 3, and z will be 26. Now c will be 3 and this one will remain 1 here, and for e is a 5 5 1, g is 7 7 1. If I add these two digits together, I will get here 2, then 4, then 6, then 8 for black squares. If I do the same thing for the next row, and here black squares are at coordinates b1 d1 f1 h1, sorry, b2 d2 f2 and h2. All right, now according to our rule we are considering bs2, so I will write 2 2 4 2 6 2 8 2. Again we'll do addition between these two numbers and we'll get 4 6 8 10. And if you notice, there is a pattern here. The number is always coming as even in the case of black square. And let us check the same thing with white squares. And if I take white squares from row 1, what will be their coordinates? b1 d1 f1 g h1, b1 d1 f1 h1. Now b will be 2 and 1, 4 and 1, 6 and 1, 8 and 1. If we add these two digits together, we'll get 3 5 7 9, all odds in this case. So now we have understood the pattern that if we try to approach this problem like this, considering the character as numbers and adding two numbers together, if both are even, then they are same. It's if both coordinates are giving us odd value, then these both squares are white. So I have done the same thing here, and for connecting each character, each alphabet from A to Z with a number from 1 to 26, I have created this map and ran this for loop. And here I am calculating the value, numerical value for first coordinate and second coordinate. So in variable 1, I have calculated from map the numerical equivalent for that character, and then from the second second number, it is a string. Actually it is given as a string, so I have took the character from the string, the last character that will be at index 1, and I have subtracted character 0, so it will become a number. If I subtract like this, if I subtract from character 1 character 0, so ASCII of 1 and 0 will be subtracted, and there is difference of only 1, so I will get numerical 1 here, integer 1. So 1 will contain the total sum from coordinate 1, and similarly 2 will contain the sum from the coordinate 2. If after division both are giving the same remainder, means both are of same color, otherwise they are of different color. So I will return true and false accordingly. Now let's move on to the next problem. Here they are saying that they will give us a vector of vectors in which each vector will contain only two values that will represent a coordinate in 2D plane, that is x and y values, and we will be also be given a value k. And let me explain you with this example what we have to do here. Suppose this query is given to us 1 2, then 3 4, then 2 3, minus 3 comma 0. So this is the vector of vector. Like this we will be given an input and a value k. Here in this case value of k is 2, and we have to give a output according to a rule, and let me explain you that rule. How will calculate each value for this output? See, the output size will be the same as the size of the input query. There are 1 2 3 4 queries, so output answer will also contain 4 values, and each value we will find from this coordinate. So they are saying that we have to find the distance of the coordinate from origin, and we can do that by just adding the mod of these two x and y coordinate, like this 1 plus 2. If for this x is negative, then we will do the mod and then we will add. So distance from origin here in for the case of this coordinate it will be 3, and here also for this first coordinate it will also be 3. So we will calculate the distance from origin for each coordinate. Here the distance is 3, here 7, here 5, here also 3, and they are saying that we have to give the second distance means second distance, I think, yes, till now. So when we are processing this input array from starting, initially will be here we are having only one distance. Now afterwards, when we'll move to the next coordinate, we'll have two values, two distances from origin, and we will take the second smallest. See, here when I was present at the first value, I was not having these two values, I was having only one distance, so I will insert in my final answer vector -1 here. If I am having value less than k, then I will insert -1 for that coordinate. Now when I am at second coordinate, I have already encountered two distances, that is 3 and 7. I will take the second one. Second one means from lowest, the second one. So lowest will be, this will be lowest, and second lowest will be 7. I will take 7. Now for this third index, I will consider these three distances. So I have to take the second one. So this is smallest, this is second smallest. I will take 5 here, and when I will process the last index from the given coordinates, I will again find out the second largest value, second smallest value. So this is the smallest value and this is the second smallest value. So I will insert 3 for this last place. Now this will be our final vector which I am going to return. Okay, so the main thing here is not finding the distances. We can easily calculate distances but the main thing is that we have to, for each coordinate we have to process this kth smallest distance. So for that purpose I have used a priority queue, and you must have know that priority queue are used when we want to have access of the smallest and the largest value every time. So I will insert all the values in priority queue of max heap, and we know that there are two types of priority queue, min heap and max heap. Max heap will always be pointing to the maximum element, and similarly min heap will always point to minimum element at its top all the times. So when I am using max heap, I will ensure that I will only insert k values in it. Always, at all the times, there should be only k values in my max heap. So I will insert this first. I will insert 3 and 7, and let me show you in order as it is a max heap. So suppose this is the upper value, the top value from this max heap. So these values will be inserted like this. Alright, so I will easily find out from the top that 7 is my current top. So because there are only two elements and I have to take the kth smallest, definitely this will be the first smallest, it will be the kth smallest. Okay, I will insert 7, and when I will insert 5 here, they will come in order like this: 3, 5, 7. Alright, now I will check. Before inserting, I will check if the current size is less than k. No, it is equals to k. So I will remove one element, and that too, which one? See, it is the smallest. It is kth smallest. In this case, when k is 2. So if the next value is next than our priority queue's top, what is at top currently? It is 7. So if it is less than that, then we will insert. Otherwise it is of no use. If it is greater than our top, then there is no use for insertion. And equals to also, if it is next value is greater than equal to priority queue dot top, we don't need that. We need only k values here, and the kth one will be our answer. So if it is greater than k, means it will come above, and we don't need it, so we will not insert it. We'll check if it is smaller, then we will remove the top and insert this. Now there are two values here, and kth smallest will be 5. I have taken from here, and I will insert this 5 in my answer vector. Then again I will check for 3. Is 3 smaller than the top value? Yes, it is. Then I will remove 5 from the top and insert 3, and next case smallest will be 3. I will insert in my answer vector. Like this I have approached this problem. Let me explain you the code. So as I have already discussed, I have used max heap here, and here I am setting the value of k, and this is the important function. Here what I am doing, I am checking that if the size is less than k, then without comparison I will push my next value in my heap. I have to maintain the k values now all the time. So if it is less than k value k, then we will simply insert the new value in our heap without any comparison. If it is greater than k, then we know that we need to remove something, and that too if the current number is smaller than the heap's top, max heap's top, then we'll remove top and push that number. And here I am here with this function we will be querying our heap for getting the kth smallest. and here we are checking that if there are k elements or not in our current max heap. If there are k elements, then we'll return the top one, that will be the kth smallest. If there are not enough k elements, then we know that we have to return -1. Here I have set k, then I have ran this for loop, and here I am calculating the distance from origin and then inserting in my max heap. After that, I am in answer, I am getting the kth smallest from this function and then pushing it back into my answer, then returning answer. In this way this problem will be solved. Hope you understood the problem. If you like my explanation, you can consider subscribing my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.